Kia EV6 versus Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Ioniq 5 and EV6 look markedly different, but they're built on the same platform, and they share powertrains and features. Which crossover EV is best for you? Hello and welcome back to Automotive Class, the ultimate destination for automotive enthusiasts seeking in-depth insights and comparisons. In today's episode, we dive into the electric future with a head-to-head showdown between two titans in the electric vehicle arena, the Kia EV6 and the Hyundai Ioniq 5. As the automotive landscape evolves, these two electric marvels promise not only sustainability, but a thrilling driving experience. Join us as we dissect their features, performance, and innovations to help you make an informed decision on which electric crossover deserves the spotlight in your driveway. Class is in session, so buckle up, and let's explore the electrifying world of the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5. Which corporate cousin is the best electric SUV? The 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 share the same purpose-built electric vehicle platform, so they have a lot in common. However, if you saw the two cars on the road, you probably never realized they're related. Both the EV6 and Ioniq 5 boast unique and innovative design cues, appealing driving dynamics, and plenty of electric range. These electric crossovers also have accommodating interiors and a generous assortment of features. That said, whereas the Ioniq 5 features retro styling and looks like a wagon or large hatchback, the EV6 screams futuristic sports car. Thanks to those similar strengths, EV shoppers will likely be happy with either option. However, these SUVs are designed to appeal to a different audience. We compare the Ioniq 5 and EV6 in several important categories to help you decide which best suits you. We update our scores regularly as new data becomes available, so the information and category winners in this video may not always match up with what you find in each vehicle's review. Continue watching to learn everything you need to know about the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5. Pricing. The 2023 Kia EV6 carries a starting price of $48,700, which is pricey compared with other non-luxury electric SUVs. With all-wheel drive, the base model starts at $52,600. Two upper trims start at $52,900 and $61,600, and the latter comes standard with all-wheel drive. The base 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at $41,450, though it has a smaller battery pack and less driving range and horsepower than the base EV6. Additionally, you can't get it with all-wheel drive. Three other trims have a larger battery pack, similar to the EV6. They start at $45,500, $47,450, and $52,600. All three upper trims can be had with all-wheel drive, but it adds at least $3,500. Winner, 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. Seat comfort. The EV6 and Ioniq 5 both have 2 rows of seats with room for 5 people. The seats in both electric SUVs are comfortable and supportive. Moreover, no matter which EV you choose, there's enough room in the second row for 2 adults. Based on interior measurements, these crossovers are pretty closely matched. However, the Ioniq 5 has a bit more overall passenger volume than the EV6. The Hyundai has a touch more head and leg room and a few extra inches of shoulder room in the second row. This makes the Ioniq 5 the better option if you plan on having adults in the rear seats regularly and/or for longer trips. The EV6 comes standard with synthetic leather upholstery, which isn't standard in the Ioniq 5. However, the Kia costs $7,000 more, so higher-end standard niceties are expected. Winner, 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. Cargo space. The EV6 has 24.4 cubic feet of cargo space behind its second-row seats. Folding the rear seats down expands the total cargo volume to 50.2 cubic feet. The Ioniq 5 is the better option if you prioritize cargo capacity. It offers 27.2 cubic feet behind the rear seats and 59.3 with the rear seats folded down. Neither of these EVs have a front trunk or frunk like rival electric cars. However, there is a small box under the hood that can fit a charging cable and some related adapters. The pricier EV6 comes standard with a hands-free power liftgate. The Ioniq 5 is equipped with a manual liftgate, though a hands-free powered option is available. Winner, 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. Interior quality. The Ioniq 5 and EV6 both feature quiet and upscale cabins. However, while the Kia is modern, And somewhat driver-centric, the Hyundai is minimalist and more family-friendly. Moreover, the Ioniq 5 is composed of many sustainably sourced materials. These electric SUVs deliver a welcome balance between high-quality plastics and soft-touch surfaces. In the end, the choice between these crossovers' interior quality and design comes down to personal preference. According to some reviewers, both EVs offer impressive interiors that are fitting for the price point. On the flip side, some reviewers feel that Hyundai was a bit too reserved with the Ioniq 5's cabin. We'll leave the final decision to you as we declare this category a tie. Winner tie. Interior technology. Both the Ioniq 5 and EV6 come standard with a sharp 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system. The system is relatively easy to use, though there's a slight learning curve, which is to be expected of most new vehicles. Like many of today's infotainment systems, there's a lack of physical buttons and knobs, which can be off-putting to people who don't like touchscreens. However, Kia and Hyundai have a reputation for offering responsive touchscreens with logical menus and plenty of features. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, HD radio, satellite radio, and USB ports are standard in both electric crossovers. The base EV6 is equipped with more standard features than the Ioniq 5, such as wireless device charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a 14-speaker Meridian stereo. To get a similar set of technology features in the Ioniq 5 requires opting for the range-topping trim, so the EV6 gets the nod here. Winner, 2023 Kia EV6. Powertrains. Kia only currently offers the EV6 in the US with a 77.4 kilowatt battery pack. Single-motor rear-wheel drive versions make 225 horsepower, and dual-motor all-wheel drive configurations produce 320 horsepower. The new AWD GT model is Kia's most powerful vehicle to date, cranking out a whopping 576 horsepower. The base Ioniq 5 features a 58 kilowatt battery pack and rear-wheel drive. It produces 168 horsepower. With the larger 77.4 kilowatt battery and the single-motor RWD setup, this Hyundai electric crossover matches the base EV6's 225 horsepower. Combining the dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain with the 77.4 kilowatt pack increases the horsepower to 320. Winner, 2023 Kia EV6. Fuel economy. According to the EP, a rear-wheel drive 2023 EV6 models return 117 mpg equivalent in combined city highway driving. The most efficient all-wheel drive version returns 109 mpg. Meanwhile, the AWD GT trim returns 79 mg. The Ioniq 5 nets similar figures, though the EPA hasn't updated them for the 2023 model year. Based on 2022 data, the rear-wheel drive standard range model with the smaller battery pack comes in at 110 mpg, and the rear-wheel drive long-range model at 114 mpg. The all-wheel drive model is the least efficient, returning 98 mpg. As you can see, the EV6 is more efficient than the Ioniq 5, but only slightly. Winner, 2023 Kia EV6. Range. The Kia EV6 can travel up to 310 miles on a single charge, which is impressive for an electric SUV. To get the most range, choose the large battery pack, long range, and rear-wheel drive. Opting for all-wheel drive lowers the EPA estimated range to 252 or 282 miles, depending on the trim. The GT model has a rated range of 206 miles on a full charge, which is surprising considering its horsepower. The Ioniq 5 SA standard range has 220 miles of range. Rear-wheel drive long-range models have an EPA estimated range of 303 miles. Adding all-wheel drive to a model with a larger battery pack reduces the range estimate to 266 miles. Winner, 2023 Kia EV6. Charging. You can charge the Ioniq 5 and EV6 at home on a normal 120-volt household-style power outlet, level 1. But it doesn't make much sense, since longer-range EVs can take days to charge in this manner. It makes more sense to have a 240-volt outlet, level 2, installed at your home. Both these are also capable of DC fast charging. No matter whether you choose the Kia or the Hyundai, you're looking at about 6 to 7 hours of charging on level 2. This means, if you plug these EVs in at the end of the day, they should have a full charge by the time you wake in the morning. DC fast charging stations vary, but in the best case scenario, the EV6 and Ioniq 5 can both charge to about 80% capacity in around 20 minutes. Winner, tie. Ride and handling. This category results in a tie, but only because it covers both ride quality and handling. And the choice between these EVs' driving manners is a matter of personal preference. Both the EV6 and Ioniq 5 deliver engaging driving dynamics and a comfortable ride. However, the EV6 is the electric crossover you want if you prioritize a sporty driving experience. It handles more like a sports car than an SUV, though the trade-off is a ride that's firmer than the Ioniq 5's. Winner, tie. Towing. The EV6 can tow up to 2,000 pounds when properly equipped. The Ioniq 5 SE standard range model with the smaller battery pack isn't rated for towing. Meanwhile, when properly equipped, models with the larger battery pack max out at 2,300 pounds. Winner, tie. Safety. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave the 2023 Ioniq 5 an overall safety rating of 5 out of 5 stars, with 4 stars in the frontal crash test and 5 stars in the side crash and rollover evaluations. NHTSA hasn't yet crash tested the EV6. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety named both the 2023 Ioniq 5 and 2023 EV6 Top Safety Pick Plus Award winners, the organization's top honor. Both electric crossovers come equipped with a long list of the latest advanced driver assist systems. The winner is 2023 Kia EV6. As you can see, the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5 are both exceptional electric SUVs. They're about the same size, and except for the much less expensive Ioniq 5 base model, they offer similar features, acceleration, and driving range. The EV6 boasts much sportier design cues, which it backs up with agile handling and engaging overall driving dynamics. The Kia is also slightly more efficient than the Hyundai. Meanwhile, the Ioniq 5's roomier accommodations, larger cargo area, and a more comfortable ride make it the more practical and well-rounded option. And that concludes our lesson for today at Automotive Class. We've unraveled the intricacies of the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5, providing you with a comprehensive look at what these electric powerhouses bring to the table. Which one stole the show for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive insights. Stay tuned for our next class, where we'll continue to dissect and compare the latest and greatest in the world of automobiles. Until then, drive safe, stay curious, and keep enjoying the ride. This is Automotive Class signing off.